Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of self-improvement fitness content. I also started to do these like little mini podcast episodes where I just, something comes into mind and I just start yapping basically. I would love it if you would subscribe so that we could be a part of this community. It's small but mighty, it's growing for sure. I just wanted to talk about something that kind of happened yesterday. I am about to go to the gym. If you need motivation to go to the gym, this is me telling you right now, go get that workout in, babes. But what I wanted to talk about was just how important kindness is. So I was working on this semester long presentation and we had a group. I was the captain. I don't want to say captain, but basically if something goes wrong, it would all just go back to me. We had to make like this video. We were in the editing process of the video and it honestly was taking quite a bit of time to just get everything together, get everything going. And we were having a little bit of not trouble because this person was really great to work with. Everybody in the group was amazing. But there were a lot of things where it's like, hey, we asked you to do this by this time, you didn't do it. And there were moments where I really wanted to be like, dude, come on, what's going on? Get it together. Because obviously it was going to fall back onto me. I didn't really want to deal with the professor being like, why didn't this get done? But I just decided to really be really kind and really understanding with everybody. Obviously we're all students, obviously we have more than one class. What I liked about this semester in particular was the fact that everybody was just really nice. Especially like I had so many group projects and when one person didn't complete it, another person stood up. Like we didn't ask each other what was wrong, like why didn't you do it. We were just very understanding, and I know that's like not the norm. A lot of people want accountability, but for some reason we just worked. All of my groups just worked together very cohesively. We ended up finishing the project. It was done and edited really well. I think the editor did such an amazing job. Yesterday was the last class and he messaged us and he was just like, hey, I just want to thank you guys for being so patient, so understanding. The rest of us stayed a little bit after class to just chit chat, and he was like, I'm sorry I couldn't stay. I have to take the bus and it takes me an hour to get home. I wish, first of all, that this person was just like, hey, I need to get home, like, can anybody drive me home? Anybody offer me a ride? And we would have just taken turns the whole semester, each one of us just giving him rides, because that alone, it's just such a hassle to not have a car. Where I live, it's not very walkable. The bus, it's annoying. It's a nuisance. And then he went on and he was like, this is kind of random and very abrupt, but I actually lost my mom last semester. And I just want to thank you guys for being very nice and very cooperative and very understanding. I know that sometimes I didn't really meet the expectations. And I also want to thank you guys for, just being so lighthearted, being extremely kind. It made me feel like things were normal again. Who would have thought that somebody would be going through such a hardship like that? I can't even imagine. And still going to school and still showing up and still being extremely friendly. You never know what people are going through. You never know. People are always fighting their own battles, and sometimes it's something huge like this. Sometimes it's a lot of really small battles. But I just really want to share that with you guys, in case you need a reminder, because I think sometimes we get caught up in our own troubles and everything that's going on in our own lives that we forget that everybody else is going through something too. And I really wanted to just share that experience, because I think we all can use a reminder to just be very kind and very understanding with each other. And I know sometimes it's very hard to do, but you never know when people need that extra grace that you're willing to offer them. No one is really gonna be outright like that. Like, for him to even come to us afterwards and say that, I think that is very rare. A lot of people fight their battles by themselves. It's very internal, and a lot of people suffer in silence, but you never know who is going through something that traumatic, that just tremendous life event. But could you imagine if we were just straight up bitches to him the whole semester? We were like, hey, you didn't do this, you need to do this, blah blah blah, like every week coming at him, throwing shit at him. Or, you know, it was just us girls and then he was only male in the group. Could you imagine if we were like very cliquey, very, oh, let's all huddle up together, shut him out? I can't even imagine the toll that that would have had on him mentally. I'm definitely gonna take this forever. Every time, you know, I have that little bit of road rage, every time I want to go off on somebody for something minuscule or something that I think is huge for me, like people are disrespecting me, people are being rude to me, like I am going to remember this interaction and I am going to carry it with me forever, because I need so many reminders throughout the week, throughout the day, honestly, to just show up as a kinder and more understanding person. There's so many moments that I just have not shown up as like the best, the nicest person, and we all really need to make a conscious effort to be kinder to one another. And so that was just what I wanted to share with you guys. I don't want to keep rambling. You guys get the gist. And also, you know, if you're going through something yourself, know that you're not alone. I hope that you overcome whatever it is that you are facing. I hope that you find the strength within yourself, because I truly believe that nothing that we can't handle is ever thrown our way. And this, for this person, like this in particular, was just extremely negative. Like, I can't even imagine at such a young age losing your mom. But yeah, I know that you can get through whatever it is that you are going through, and I love you so much, and thank you for staying until the end. If you did, I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope this inspired you to be a little bit kinder, to remind you to show up as the nicest person you can be, because it doesn't take anything out of you to be nice. Yeah, I'll see you next time, and